Hello everyone. So welcome to the next video. So this video we will try to write a small code and learn more about operators, and we will also get introduced to control statements. Okay. So now here we are going to write a small program to get a number from the user and check whether the number is positive or negative. Okay. So if the input number given is positive or negative, so statement is there. First, so any program, what we have to do is we have to get some number from the user. We have to store that number, then we will check. So how we check, that is what we will be learning as a new thing in this video, right? So first I will declare. So let's say I'll declare double num. Okay. So num is the name given to the variable. It is also known as identifier. Double is a data type, right? So we have to take some number. So before that, I will just ask user, please enter a number. So give a new line here. So don't forget /n is for putting a new line. Okay, scanf. So again, it is double. So that means the data that we are taking should the identifier is %lf, large float, right? Comma ampersand num. So ampersand is basically used to point to the direction, point to the memory location. Okay, so we'll learn more about memory locations when we study pointers and all. Right. So now we have the number which user has given inside a variable which is known as num. Okay. Now we have to check whether the number is a positive number or a negative number. Okay. So number is positive means it should be greater than or equal to 0. Right. So for that what we use is an if statement. If is a control statement. If the statement goes like this, if the value of num is greater than or equal to 0. Right. Then we have to open a bracket. Then we have to write printf the given number is a positive number. Right. So basically, there is no thing. If it is not, then we'll use else printf the given number is a negative number. Right. So if it is greater than or equal to 0, then so basically how does this if control work is it will check this condition. So this is what is known as a relational operator. So we'll learn more about relational operators also here. If this number is greater than or equal to 0, then it will go and run these statements. Okay. Else it will run the statement. So if this condition is satisfied, it will go here. Otherwise, it will go here. Okay. So I think we are ready to run our program. Okay. Just now. Okay. Let's see. So I'll please enter a number. I will enter 12. So the given number 12 is a positive number, right? It is correct. So I'll just format this. 2. So if you are having doubt about this formatting and all, go back to the previous videos. So we'll check again. Let's say we'll try with the negative number, -5.3. The given number, okay, number, it is number here because written here number -5.3 is a negative number, right? So what has happened is when you entered the number has gone to num. The num Here what has happened is the number which we are given is minus 5.3. So minus 5.3, is it greater than 0? No. Then it will go here and run this statement. All right. And one more thing that you have to learn about this if statement is if you have only one line inside the block here, this block, this is one block, this is a second block. If you have only one line inside the block, you don't have to give this brace bracket. So if you have like one more line here, let's say printf the number is greater than 0. Okay, so here inside this block I have two numbers, two lines. Here I have only one line. So if I have only one line means I can remove this bracket. This will also work. If there are two lines, then I have to give two or more lines, then I have to give this brace bracket. Right, just run this once more so that you will confirm. 12.5. The given number 12.5 is a positive number. It has gone to the next line because the number is greater than 0. Correct? Okay. If this line was not there, let's say I'll delete this line. Then I don't need a brace bracket. This will do. If there is only one line, you don't have to give the bracket and give code inside. Okay. This will also be running fine. So I'll give a negative number. Let's see. What's the positive number? Sorry. Give a negative number and see. So, okay, it's working just fine. So here what we have learned is how do we use if. If is a conditional statement. What is a conditional statement? We will see later on. What are other type of conditional statement? This if else. If this is there, you do this. If it is not the case, do this. Okay. So if can actually exist without else also. That is also there. It is not always required that you have to give else. So for example, if I just delete this much. Now what happens is if I give a positive number, the given number is a positive number. If I give a negative number, it is not doing anything. The program has finished. That means if it is not the case, what to do, we have not told, right? So that is about how do we complete this program. So we have completed this program, and so from now, next program we will have a small detailed discussion about how if works and how we have this relational operators. What are the different other relational operators that we have in C? Okay. So see you in the next video.